Chris, Pro
Say
Blockchain,
hello.
MMCRYPTO. Say hello to our audience.
Yeah, hey, great to be here. I saw some videos of yours on our channel. Of course, I don't understand Russian, but we have so many Russian followers. I was in Moscow 2 times, so it's always a big pleasure to talk to a Russian audience. I'm very used to it already. I have a lot of Russian friends, so I'm very happy to be here. You are doing a great job on your channel as well, so thanks for having me.
That's great. Today, guys, I think, Chris, we need to discuss what will be with Bitcoin in nearest future. It will go up or it will go down. Maybe it will go to the right. What is your thoughts about it?
Well, we all saw what happened the last few weeks. It was just going through the right? I mean, it was
Exactly.
boring AF. But what I can tell you that, and we will go to the direction whether up or down afterwards. First of all, I wanted to say one thing. A huge move is coming. I talked about that yesterday. If you look at the historical volatility, so how much Bitcoin is moving, we are right now going into a very, very low volatility territory. You can check that out on TradingView. Actually, if you plot the Bitcoin price against the historical volatility, you can see that Bitcoin is going so much to the right that we are going into a value below 40. And we did that in the last 3 years, I think 4 times. The first time we did it was in November 2018. 1 or 2 weeks afterwards, Bitcoin just broke down from 6,000 to 3,000. The next time we went below this level on the historical volatility was in March, April 2019. That was the moment when we went from 4,000 to 14,000, also a very big move. And then we had it once again when we were going below 40 on the historical volatility in, I think in March this year, just directly before the Corona dump from 10,000 to 3,800. So 2 times down, 1 time up. So one thing we can say for sure, whenever the Bitcoin price is going sideways, whenever the volume is dropping off so heavily, and whenever everyone is losing interest in Bitcoin, this is the moment when we are seeing a huge move for Bitcoin. And I'm not talking about like 10%, 20%. I'm talking about 50% down, 200% up, 300% up, like huge volatile moves. And I actually think within the next 1, 2, 3 weeks, we might see a move like that upcoming. And we can talk about the direction of that move also. I would say on the balance of probabilities, the probability is much higher for us to go to the upside. First of all, one reason is a reason I don't really like. I'm pretty sure all of your audience knows that as well. The Bitcoin price is heavily correlated with the traditional markets. S&P 500 goes up, US markets go up, Bitcoin goes up. The US markets go down, Bitcoin goes down. Unfortunately, that is still the case. I don't think it will be the case forever. However, the central banks are printing so much currency, and it seems that it's working again. The traditional markets are going up. So I actually think only because of that reason alone already, Bitcoin will inevitably go up with them. And this is what I'm betting right now on. And looking at the on-chain fundamentals and the technicals, they speak the same language. They are actually also pointing towards a volatile move towards the upside for Bitcoin within July, within August. So that's my opinion.
That's great. And what is your prediction for the Bitcoin price? What will be the price of all-time high, maybe in nearest future, 2020, 2021?
So I think the all-time high, we will not reach it in 2020. We can breach the 20,000. We can break them in 2020. That's possible. But this cycle all-time high where Bitcoin is eventually going to top out, like in the last cycle, $20,000 in 2013, 1,300. I think this we will reach maybe in the year 2021, 2022. And my personal guess is that it will be just taking the money printing of the central banks out of the equation, just in today's purchasing power, I could imagine a top of 200, 300,000, maybe even up to 400,000 US dollars. If you are looking at the stock to flow model, probably everyone knows it already. I think you made a video about that also maybe at a point of time from Plan B, which is showing these 4-year cycles. You can see that this one actually predicts an average price of 100,000 US dollars within the next 4 years. So if this is the average price, I would assume if the Bitcoin price behaves somewhere similar to the last 11 years, then we could see a big run up within the next 2 years up to 200, 300, maybe even 400,000. But then, of course, a huge crash, at least like 80, 90%, way below 100,000. Maybe even we are going from 400,000 down to 40,000, 30,000, maybe even down to 25,000, really shaking everyone out again. Everyone will say, well, Bitcoin is going to zero once again, as always, and this will be most probably the end of the next bear market, and we will search for new all-time highs. But yeah, answering your question, I could imagine 2021, 2022, especially with the huge gunpowder of the Federal Reserves, we can see prices of a few $100,000 per Bitcoin. When we are breaching the $20,000, I actually think, and most of the people watching might not agree with me, it is possible this year. If this volatile breakout we talked about before is not going towards the downside, let's say Bitcoin breaks this symmetrical triangles, we see them in every cycle, towards the upside. If this actually happens, I could imagine that we are breaching the 20,000 much sooner, rather sooner than later, because as you know, Bitcoin goes sideways for ages, but then we are making 10% per day, 20% per day sometimes. So this could happen much sooner as expected, and it will leave all the bears on the sidelines. All the bears which are waiting right now for $4,000, $5,000, they will not get a new entry opportunity once Bitcoin finally starts to rally.
Okay, and the next question we want to ask you: what do you think about DeFi projects? What do you think about altcoin season? Is DeFi projects are the real driver of altcoin season that we will see in the nearest future? Because today we see how different projects are making 50%, 100%, and so. What do you think about altcoin season?
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, everyone denying that there is an altcoin season right now actually is not looking at the numbers. The altcoins are gaining momentum in percentage terms here against Bitcoin, but they are doing that already since March. So ever since this Corona dump happened, all the altcoins were just completely wiped out. But ever since then, they were recovering. So in fact, if you are measuring from there, we already have like a 3 or 4 month altcoin season. So I want to urge everyone to be at least a little bit cautious here, putting all their savings and putting all their Bitcoin into altcoins right now, because this might revert very, very soon. However, I believe in DeFi. I think decentralized finance is a very, very great tool with nearly infinite growth potential, but this will take time once again, just as ICOs took time. I mean, they didn't come back yet, right? So but I am pretty sure in a few years we will still see some nice ICOs going to the moon. So all of that needs time. I am a strong believer into DeFi, not only in Lightning or Chainlink or whatever, in the whole Ethereum ecosystem and also other platforms actually. So I think this will be the driver of the up and coming altcoin season, but I could actually imagine that we will see this current altcoin season being interrupted with the next Bitcoin run to the new all-time high. I actually think that the altcoins will take a pause and that everyone will be FOMOing into Bitcoin before the next altcoin season actually starts. We are in an altcoin season, but I can see it ending anytime soon. And then I can see a break and the next altcoin season actually starting once Bitcoin reaches the new all-time high. But yeah, as I said, I am a big believer in DeFi myself. What my game plan is, maybe I will pick out some nice gems out of this top 10, top 20 list. I truly believe into network effects, so I think there will be a few winners taking all the market share. But I think the safest bet is just also to buy Ethereum, because but with buying Ethereum, you're buying the whole ecosystem. And if someone, I don't know, locks Ethereum to get lending or to use any other use case in the DeFi ecosystem, it's always Ethereum being locked, or like most of the time it's Ethereum being locked. The whole Ethereum ecosystem actually benefits from that. And by buying Ethereum, you have a very limited downside, and of course you can take all the upside of the DeFi potential with you. So I will be going into some DeFi projects, but I think a very safe bet is of course Ethereum.
This is interesting because we already make a portfolio of different DeFi coins, and we talk about it on our channel every day. But now I want to talk a little bit more about Ethereum. What do you think? What is the price prediction of Ethereum in nearest future? As we see now, Ethereum, everybody needs Ethereum. They need to put it in DeFi. They need soon we will see Ethereum 2.0, and it will be a different model. Now it is mining and it will be staking, proof of stake. What do you think about Ethereum? What will be the price prediction? Can we reach the all-time high price of Ethereum? Because a lot of people buy at the all-time high.
Yes, I know. Many people, unfortunately, they are not profitable now. The vast majority of people actually went in December 2017, January 2018, and they are still waiting to make back their money. Like, first of all, what I want to tell you is don't look at the US dollar denomination or the ruble denomination, because the ruble gets printed like crazy. The US dollar gets printed like crazy. So all of these fiat currencies, they will eventually lose purchasing power over time. If you truly believe in the fundamentals of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe some very few selected other cryptocurrencies, you know that, they will gain purchasing power. They are getting harder, maybe not Ethereum as much as Bitcoin, but they are getting harder over time, whereas ruble and US dollar are getting softer over time through quantitative easing. But what I personally think, I am holding Ethereum myself, actually a very good amount, much less than Bitcoin, but a very good amount. And my personal prediction is that when Bitcoin reaches its new all-time high, Ethereum might be at 5,000 US dollars or more. Who knows? Because we can see such a huge increase in demand, and the Ethereum inflation is actually diminishing over time in percentage terms. We won't reach a 0% inflation like with Bitcoin, but I can see Ethereum gaining serious momentum within the next few years, and I would say within the next few years, a price target of 5,000 US dollars is actually a very reasonable one in case DeFi really takes off as we all think it will.
Okay, this is very interesting. I have no any questions because I don't want to make the real long video because people don't like it much. Thank you very much for taking your time at our channel. This is a great pleasure to me personally and to our audience. See you here, Chris. Thank you very much. I hope that we will see you on our channel a lot of times in the future.
Maybe next time altcoin season start with Donald Trump and they print new money, helicopter money, and maybe Trump pushing our currencies to the moon.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. You know what? I will give Trump a call today. I will tell him that to print a little bit more. So
okay.
Thank you very much.
More helicopter money, more.
Yeah, we need much more, of course. Thank you very much for having me today. Thanks for everyone watching here. Also, maybe coming back to our MMCRYPTO Russian channel. I don't know if you're going to link it down below. So thanks everyone for coming back. And yeah, it would be a big pleasure to come back to your channel very soon. Thank you.
We will put the links for Chris Russian YouTube channel. You can go and check, subscribe for it to look all the new updates from the Chris. Thank you very much.
Catch original info.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. But I can recommend everyone, of course, also subscribing to your channel. So thank you so much for having me today. And yeah, we will see each other very soon, I hope.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Yes.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.